Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Random Rob, and in today's episode we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a take apart of the PS4 controller. I was going to try showing you the model number, but I'll just read it off for you guys. The model number on this one is CUH-ZCT2U, and I believe this model number is for a PS4 Pro and or Slim, because when you turn it on there's a light on the actual touchpad there. But all in all, it's basically the same teardown as most controllers, but I'm only doing this because there's controllers online, there are PS4 deconstruct videos, and they're not of this controller. Like, some of the insides are a little bit different. As you can see, this is a clear case, and it has the white case on the back, as I showed you. But I'm just going to quickly take this apart for you real quick and show you how it goes. There's 4 screws, one in the bottom here. I'm going to actually have a tray right here to put all my things in to keep them separate. There's one here right by each one of the triggers here. I'm going to take them all out, and I'll show you where they all are when I'm all done here. One by each, like I said, one by each trigger button, and one on each of where your hands grab a hold of the controller at. Trying to get them out as fast as I can here for you, because I'm going to make this a short video. And then I'm making sure to keep these ones have a flatter head on them than the one inside. You'll understand what I'm talking about when I get inside of it. Keep dropping them everywhere. Alright, and then when you do that, you're going to grab the controller right here. There's like the clear piece, and you're just going to, or on some cases it's that, you're going to grab it and disconnect it there. And then the same on the other side. Just give it a good yank there, or yoink, whatever you want to say. Pull that apart, and then as you'll notice, the back is connected with a ribbon string. You don't want to disconnect the one on the actual white case. You want to go up in here. I'll show it to you real quick before I disconnect it, and you just kind of give it a, reach your finger in there and just give it a pull. And it'll just come right off like that. And then once you're on the inside, you'll see this. The only thing that's different about this controller is, like, right here, here's where the power supply comes in right here. This power supply, and then here's where the ribbon cable came off. Normally the ribbon cable one's more of a straight up and down. This one's kind of at an angle. Like you can see, it's usually on the opposite side. It's over here where this one is here. But for some reason in this controller they're reversed. The power's on this side and the ribbon cable's on that side. But in most controllers they're reversed, and this one is no longer, it's not at an angle like this. It's actually more straight up and down. That's the only difference that I've seen so far in the controllers, and then I'll show you what else is different. Then once you pull the battery out, you pull the plug right here, and there's the plug. Set that off to the side. And then this is the screw I was telling you about here. The screw right here. You unscrew this one. This one has more of a rounded head to it, so I'm going to unscrew that. Drop it into my pan here so I don't lose it. Bam. Then this piece comes out. And I'm going to show you something on this piece real quick. And this is the reset button for all PS4s. You push it down when it's in the case, and it'll hit this button right here. There's a little gold thing right there. That's the reset button. Alright, then what you're going to do, since all that's done, there's a ribbon cable right here, same as with the one on the back cases, but it's a little bit shorter, so you got to give it a good, you grab this little piece right here, and then you kind of grab it with your fingers, or a pair of tweezers, which I prefer, and you pull it, but I just didn't have any around. Then you take it and you shove it down through the case, and then what you do is you just kind of can grab this here. This is also different in most cases. Most cases do not have this piece here that connects to the actual plastic case. These are extra on this too. I don't know why. I've never seen a PS4 controller with these, and I've taken quite a few apart. So when you just pull that up, pull it up on the other side, and then what you're going to do is you can kind of grab the controller. Just be careful here and careful here, and you just kind of give it a good pull out like that. I'll put that aside for a second. Then right here you got your rubber piece for your PS button here. You got your circle, square, X on this side. Your touchpad right here. The touchpad comes out by, this is the ribbon cable I was showing you before. That goes into the back of the motherboard. You can actually pull this up out, and it kind of just comes out around like that. I'm not going to take it all the way out. I don't like to take them out, but for the purpose of the video, it's real easy to just pop right out. Then you got your D-pad on this side. Put that off to the side here for you. And then right here, this is the reason why I took this apart to show you guys something, is because I had to take it apart because this is called a conductive tape, and this is where all your buttons push on these black spots here. This is the side for your D-pad, and this is the side for your buttons. It's a little bit different. As you notice, these are more like, have like a circle with a line through it. These ones are more like squiggly lines. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick today. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because this is right here in the corner. I can't get the focus in, but it says B2. This board is different than any other PS4 controller I've seen. Like, it's blue, like a blue. Most of the other ones are green or like a lighter blue, but this is like a darker blue. You can't really tell in the video probably. But what's wrong is some of the buttons ain't working because it got water damage in it. And the water damage, I'll show you here after I do this. Right here, there's a pin here. If I can show it to you. It's kind of blurry, I'm sorry. This video is going to be a little blurry. There's a pin here, and then directly across there, there's another pin right there. So you put your finger on this, and you pull up on the green board and pull that out. And then you can pull up on the other one on the other side, but usually it'll slip right out for you. Now, another thing you gotta be careful about is when you flip this board down, as you notice, the rumble features are actually soldered on the back of this plate. So if I flip it over here for you, they're soldered on there. You want to make sure not to break those solders. But the reason why I did it is when I took it apart to clean it before, you had to clean this with alcohol because usually the water will damage this ribbon cable here, and then you'll get like a real dark colored, like gross sludge on it. But anyways, if you can see, if I can get it to you kind of can see it. I'm just trying to get it to like focus in. You see all these pins. It starts with small pin here, right here. Then it goes to a large pin, and then it goes small, large, small, large. Well, you'll notice if I can get it to, it's kind of hard to show you, but this camera doesn't want to focus in. One of the large pins here kind of wore off, so this is causing the buttons not to work correctly. But then, like in most of the PS4 controllers, it starts with a big one, then it goes to a little pin, then it goes big, little, big, little, big, all the way down. This one goes little, big, little, big, little, big, all the way down. So this is a hard motherboard. This is a hard tape to find because most controllers don't have this special tape. I mean, this I guess you could call it this style tape. And it's a lot different than all the other ones I've seen that usually start with. They either start different or the board is cut in half. The tape is cut in half. So that's why I opened this up for you guys. I'm going to put it all back together for you guys, but this is how you remove it, and then you just basically you put something underneath it right here, and you can pop this tape right off. There's like a stud here and a stud here, and you just pop that off. Then you have to pop the buttons off individually. They just pull right off, and then you got to make sure you don't break this. There's a slide thing here, right here, there's a slide, so the button moves. I'll show you. The button moves up and down on that slide like that. You can just kind of pull up on that slide, like push down, pull up on the slide, and then you pull that button out. I'm not going to do all that. But I'm going to have another video showing you replacing this board. I just wanted to get one of them out for you guys to show you how different this one looks to a normal PS4 controller, but I'm going to put it all back together. Again, you just take the motherboard, and then you line these little things up. Then you'll hear it pop right in there. All sturdy in there now. There we go, it's all together. Then you take your front piece here, and you always put the joysticks in first. And then you'll notice that this ribbon cable here, this is the hardest part about doing this. The ribbon cable has to come back up through this center thing like that. See, you gotta get just right. And then these will clip right back down in there. You take your ribbon cable and you kind of get it right inside there. I don't know if you guys can see that. You gotta get it right back inside there, nice and easy, so you don't destroy the ribbon cable. And it should just pop right in there. Sorry, it's gonna take a little bit to get in there. I'm trying to look through the viewfinder on this camera here to get this for you guys. There we go. And see, even if this bends a little bit here, that's meant to do that, and you can push it back down, flattens out like that. Then you take your next piece, is your black piece here, and you just pop it in there like that. Push that down in there. It's all, oops, sorry, it came back out. It's all set. You take your more rounded screw here. That's why I separated them into two groups. You put your round screw back in the thing, and then, hold on, magnetic screwdriver here. Sorry. Hold that back down in there. This holds the battery case down here. Sorry. I'm trying to do this while looking through the viewfinder. It's a little bit harder than it looks. And then you do that. Tighten that down there. And like I said, this is one of my first videos, so bear with me. And then you'll notice that this has like a QTC scanner on the back. You put that face down. Well, actually, I'd plug this in first. You plug this back into this port first. And then this goes down flat. Actually, I'd do it like this. QT up, and that way these wires will go back underneath this little hook here. So they look kind of, it just makes it look better. And then last but not least, other than the screws, you take this ribbon cable, and you take the side that's white, right here. I'm sorry if you can't see that. White, and you see all the little gold. You just take it, and you find this one right here. And you just shove it back down in there nice and easy. It's a little bit harder, like I said, with trying to video record at the same time. Then you kind of just pop it right back in there. And see, it came back on. I actually just turned my controller back on. Then you just pop all this stuff back in there like so. Flip it together. And then you just put the 4 screws in. I was going to do that for you guys, but I'm not going to do that. Actually, I'll do that in the video. Just put them all four back. One here next to the reset button hole. There's a screw. There's a screw here, and then there's a screw here. You just put all 4 of those back in, tighten it up, and you're good to go. I'll tighten this one for you guys in this video. But if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of my video. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done a video like this, so definitely leave in the comments what you think, constructive criticism, all that stuff. And I'll get back to you guys. If you guys give me some comments, I'll let you know that I'll use your guys' comments in the videos, the next video I do. But this is the end of the video, so I'm just going to let you guys, I'm finishing up, and I thank you guys for watching my videos, and I hope you guys have a great day.